Hi, I'm Alex Samedi, and I'm the Head of Scientific Affairs at Marinus Pharmaceuticals. On behalf of Marinus, we'd like to thank the entire CDD community for all of your support over the recent years, which has culminated in the announcement of a positive Phase 3 clinical trial of Ganxolone in CDD. As a result, we're excited to announce the launch of our expanded access program of Ganxolone in CDD. Now, we recognize that the term expanded access program may be new to most of you, so we want to spend the next few minutes trying to make you aware of what to expect within the expanded access program. If we don't answer your specific questions here, please visit our website and navigate to the expanded access program page to learn more. An expanded access program, or EAP, is a method for sponsors to provide investigational therapies to eligible patients. Now, an investigational drug is one that's being studied for a specific disease or indication, but hasn't yet been approved by the appropriate regulatory authorities. An EAP allows eligible patients to receive investigational drugs following the completion of clinical trials, but prior to that drug being potentially approved by an appropriate regulatory authority. The Expanded Access Program is both a clinical trial and a compassionate use program. Now, it is not a controlled clinical trial like the Marigold study was, in that it does not have a placebo arm in the study. All patients that participate will receive open-label Ganxolone. To be eligible for the Expanded Access Program, patients must have a formal diagnosis of CDKL5 deficiency disorder, must be 2 years of age or older, and must be experiencing uncontrolled seizures as determined by their physician, despite the use of existing anti-seizure medications at appropriate doses. Parents or caregivers must also be able to provide informed consent for the patient. Patients are not eligible for the Expanded Access Program if they were enrolled in the Marigold study or they are currently in other investigational clinical trials. Only physicians can request access to Ganxolone through this Expanded Access Program. If you think your child may be eligible, please discuss the risks and benefits of the program with your physician. Yes, the Expanded Access Program protocol does require certain assessments of both safety and efficacy in a real-world setting. The protocol was designed to minimize the burden on the patient and the parent or caregiver throughout the course of the Expanded Access Program, but does provide meaningful evidence of the effect of Ganxolone in this patient population. Ganxolone is an investigational drug being studied as an adjunctive treatment for CDKL5 deficiency disorder. Ganxolone acts as a positive allosteric modulator of GABA-A receptors in the brain. What this means is that Ganxolone may improve inhibitory signaling within the brain, which may help decrease seizures. Ganxolone was recently shown to be effective in the treatment of seizures associated with CDKL5 deficiency disorder. In the recently announced Marigold study, Ganxolone showed a statistically significant reduction in major motor seizure frequency when compared to placebo. In this study, Ganxolone was well tolerated, with the most commonly reported adverse event being somnolence, also known as sleepiness, which was mild or moderate in severity. Investigational Ganxolone would be supplied at no cost to you, and your participation in the Expanded Access Program is entirely voluntary, and you may withdraw at any point during the program. No, there are not any existing anti-seizure medications that would disqualify a patient from the Expanded Access Program. During the Expanded Access Program, physicians are allowed to change doses of other medications as they would in a real-world setting.